This book club, both sadly and awesomely, has been the first time where I've been able to meet up with 30 people every Sunday to talk about justice and our role in that.
There's so many things that I, as a majority dominant culture white male, just don't consider. And so being able to reflect on it in a non-judgmental space, it's just been awesome to hear different people's points of view.
I don't even go to Epic, but I joined this book club because I found it online. And it's been amazing.
So this book group has helped me journey along with others at Epic who are on different theological spectrums as myself, and it's become a safe place where we can learn and challenge each other, even if we don't always agree. And I find that we can be a part of reclaiming evangelicalism and reconciling the church with the rest of society.
As somebody who is involved in circles that talk a lot about these issues, I think it's really refreshing and very helpful to have these conversations in a church context.
It's been very interesting to explore sexuality more in terms of straightness, homosexuality, LGBTQ, the whole gamut, which I was totally clueless on before, and you can tell I'm pretty clueless still. But anyway, it's been really, really a great space to dialogue.
So the book has been really helpful in being able to create a space for us to share our own stories and how we relate to each of the chapters.
I identify as queer, and so when I heard about this book club and the opportunity to have a safe space to talk about queer issues, it was really exciting for me. I never imagined that I'd be able to have this kind of space to share freely about my personal experiences, as well as just to be able to talk about the issues that the issues of that face people who identify as queer, but who also identify as being Christian, and kind of being able to live in that space, to be able to navigate that space.
Just really appreciate Deborah's book. I think it's helped us to have a reference point, and I appreciate the stories and the history that's there in each of the chapters.
I feel that this book club has given me the tools to communicate with those around me who hold very different values and beliefs from me. And I'm excited for my journey.
We go to a small church, and so to hear that like 25 plus people, is that right? Yeah, 25 plus people signed up to be in this group. I was surprised and very encouraged. So coming into it, I was very excited because people are intentional. They want to talk about these issues. So that was just exciting to hear the amount of people that are going to be coming out to this thing.
We're a church that does talk about race. We do have lots of women in leadership, but in particular, I think the chapters on sexuality have helped us to have fruitful discussion, very positive discussion that's helped move the conversation forward. And I think being able to hear different people's perspectives of their own and how they've seen the world and other people, I think have helped us to grow, to appreciate one another. There's kind of a social reflexivity that's going on where we, I think, understand the issues better because they're no longer issues, but they're really people's lives.
This book helped me to realize that my identity, that is intensely complex and weird, is something to be proud of.
This book club has really given me the power to own my own story as a person of color, as a woman, and as a follower of Jesus. And I realized that this time together with like-minded people is food for this journey. It's a really long journey, and we just need people to be there with us in it.
I'm learning that as a woman of color and as an evangelical, that I need to be more proactive and open to learning from others' perspectives and their points of view, because everyone has something to offer.
To be my authentic self is probably the most important thing for me, and to not be afraid to speak freely and to share freely. It's been it's been a very eye-opening experience. I feel a lot of love and support from this group and from my pastor.
As somebody who is also a Christian and also cares about these things, I think that starting these conversations within the church context is so important and are worthy of celebration.